Okay, we got Chipper was in here way early, and then we got Aid, C103, and then me, and then Aid again, and T-Board. What's up? Says I got one person in here. Two peoples. I've got two persons in here. Set the live stream up and then sat here chomping at the bit for it and didn't do any of the stuff I needed to do before I went live. So, how's everybody this fine Tuesday evening? C-spenders. Y'all a talkative bunch of folks, I guess. Hello. Goodbye. Thinking about you today, T-Bor. I'm ready to go fishing again. Anyways, I got a bunch of other crap I gotta do. But fixing to be where I can do that. So, hey, Rachel. Yeah, I'm not into that whole ice fishing thing. I don't mind fishing in the wintertime, but I want to, if I'm going to fish in wintertime, I want to be able to start a big old fire. Sit there and some apparatus or I'm out of the wind and wait for my fishing poles to go dingy, 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 and jump up and drag in a big fish. Because in wintertime, the fish don't do anything. They pretty much just let you reel them in. Yeah, we got ready for the ice and stuff today. Well, pretty much anyway. Got the firewood in. I got some firewood in. Got stuff like that. Anyway, how many people in here think that they're ready for the coming collapse? Which I'm pretty sure there's one coming. Me and the missus actually talk about this kind of stuff a lot. More than we should, probably. Oh, is it not showing me as live? Wayne? Got the ungrateful peasant in here. Got soon to be Arizona representing. Chipper must have read the actual description of the video. I mean, I don't think he can be. I was trying to research the Great Depression. They've hidden most of the stuff that used to be out there because since whenever there's a topic that people are talking about and then they start burying it and you've got all these people coming out of the woodwork trying to disprove the statistics and stuff that they've got, and you just got, I mean, you got, then you know that they were onto something or that you were onto something. They're putting too much energy into saying, "Oh no, that's nothing to see here. Move right along." That's usually when there's something to see. So anyway, Abrivas, I believe that's how you say it, has been doing. If y'all should subscribe. He's a little channel, but he's actually doing the things. I think that's the right way to say it. He puts a lot of energy into his trying to make his garden to where it allows him to be self-sufficient. Sid's Destiny. Hey, Sid's Destiny. Are you begging for food? There's, I don't think you can, because there's the movie The Road, doing the dad and the boy come up on the old guy. He's like, "How old are you?" He's 90. You're not 90. I mean, you tell people that so they don't hurt you. Yeah, does it work? No. And then they go on and anyway, he asked him. They were talking about the event that happened, and the dad asked the old man, "Is what did you try to get ready for it?" If you go back and you watch The Road, you realize that the woman and the man, the pregnant woman and the man, were preppers. The man saw the event and he knew he did exactly the right thing all the way across the board. They had enough food to last until the kid was, I think in the book he's like 5, maybe 6. Yes, probably Tripper. Anyway, what can you, even if you knew what was coming, what would you do? That was a total, that was like I believe it was a meteor. I don't think it was EMP or I think it was a large impact in, nuclear winter, big time nuclear winter, and wiped out everything. I don't think, every human being on the planet was going to be. I don't think it was the end of all of it. I mean, the further south they went, they ran into a bug that was still kicking it. Um, they started running into more people. There was a dog, just stuff like that. So the meteor didn't kill all life on the planet. There's going to be a remnant survive. But the trick on that movie was the man and the kid that had made it 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it was, is because I'm sorry, but those people had already bugged out. And I'm guessing that they had been making supply runs to town or something, because she said they were going to catch up to us. And so, anyway, when they were down to 3 bullets or 2 bullets or something like that. Two bullets.
Do what? What was that?
Oh, the road. Anyway, they were down to 2 bullets.
Hello, everyone. I have cooties. Sorry, not trying to breathe on you. I have cooties, but hello.
It's a little
I'm
late.
too short. Look how fat I am.
Later.
You can't just poke him like that.
Dog.
Yeah, he's gonna kick the crap out of me now.
That's the plan. He needs to exercise. Anyway, we got the people that prepped are the ones that made it to the end, and they're still, what the wife suicided on year 5 or 6. They weren't out of food when they left. They actually took what they could with them. Yeah, I read the book also, but because I got more on it than your average Joe. And anyway, it's that bunker that they found. The people were dead in the house. So yeah. Don't know from what. Don't know if the cold got them or. Um, yeah, the survivalist was actually pretty good. I didn't like the. I didn't really like the end of it. On the survivalist, but you know they got to make it good for the whatever. But when a box of heirloom seeds will buy you into a community. That tells you something. Oh, yeah. Did y'all notice that a lot of the people in the movie The Road were missing their thumbs? Um, was actually it's a lot to it. Yeah, we were going to buy a Berkey 2 months ago and didn't, and now I wish we had a. What it's going to be 180, 190 now to buy it. Well, they raised their price 30%. Um, I think water filtration, refills or water, anything you can get people. Yeah, Berkeys are nice or whatever, but I mean, those little, what do you call them? Purell desktop water filters or whatever. Um, you know, some way to make the water clean is, you know. Remember to rotate out your bleach, your unscented bleach, because it's only got a 6 to 9 month shelf life before the salt starts to break down in it and it loses potency. It's still bleach, but it's not as strong as it once was. And your bleach is a year and a half old, and you think you need 4 drops, and you actually need 6. Could be a problem. And just about any inline water filter system for your house can be adapted to filter from a barrel or a bucket or whatever. It just needs static pressure. Um, it won't be fast and it won't last as long without the pressure because as it stops stuff, it'll start to get stopped up. But those filter inserts are what, 15 bucks a piece, and they'll do. Oh Lord, I mean they do like a massive amount of water. I mean it's like in the hundreds, 10, 15,000 gallons of tap water. I mean, just get ways to filter the. Chances are you could be scooping water out of a bar ditch and boiling it in a hubcap at some point. Even if you have a fancy little stainless steel pot and stuff. And I think we probably will too, because it just, I mean, those you just pour water in and then water comes out. Just buy the filters now. That, I mean, you can get them now. They're not going to get any cheaper. Hell, even if all you can do is coffee filters. Coffee filters will take a lot of junk out. They're not going to take out, you know, the microbes, but you won't be drinking. At least you don't have to drink dirt. They won't stop uh, the stuff that makes the water green. They won't take that out. Just in case you're wondering. Boiling lake water does not take the taste of lake water out of it. It still tastes like a lake. Boiling the water does not make it taste good. It just makes it safe. I like seeing them. People shows people boiling nasty water. A lot of these movies and stuff, they put this nasty water in there and then they boil it. And next thing you know, they got this crystal clear water that they're drinking. It doesn't work that way, people. Back to the road again. In the book, the man was more excited about finding a cistern on a house than he was about finding the food. It had been so long since they were able to drink clean water. And he hated to move away from the cistern. It was somebody's water catchment on their house. But the water was going in, the rainwater going in was filtered, and then all the sediment down in the cistern had time to settle out, so he was scooping just crystal clear water off the top. And there's 2 or 3 paragraphs in there just about him drinking clean water. It's how big of a thing it was. Whoever did the road, I mean, put a lot of thought into this stuff. What happened? Did you get caught? That's what I thought. I have my army cot set up back there, and somebody keeps wanting me to let her get up there and lay down. I've got that curtain up, so I couldn't see her and she couldn't see me, so she figured she would be okay. Then the problem is if I let her get up there, then she'll get hair all over it again. Oh, I forgot to put on slow-mo. Like food. I confess to getting lazy about grocery shopping. And I went back there and there were holes all over my pantry. I'm like, no. It's supposed to be getting fuller. I'm supposed to be, I mean, I'd gotten to the point where I was actually wanting to go buy more shells. And then I was back there. I was like, wait, there's room on these shelves, and that's not allowed. Or it shouldn't be. Yeah, I have to do that when the cat's in the house too. Is Hyde up on the couch or something?
Yep. And I just told her I'm not making it get down.
That's funny. Anybody got any new preps or anything last few whatevers, days, weeks, months? Well, I got a new thing. Do not go to all the Dollar Trees and buy all these up, people. I haven't gone back and got me any more yet. But I'm going to share with y'all because it's the whole island of misfit toys or whatever. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing until I'm just going to like do it and then show you the thing working, not just like show you the thing. I'm going to show you how it works. Because it's how it rolls. It's magic. It's magic. Look, can't see it. It's bright, huh? It's a tea candle. It goes on the thing and then you just put it in the jar. So you can't roll it out. So you can take your tea candle and you can walk around with it. Oh, I'm trying to. I just thought this was the coolest thing. I mean, I seen it. Damn, I bought two of them. Got home and played with it, and then I should have went right back to town when I realized that it worked like amazing. But you can pull. It's like seriously hard to blow out. So you can walk around with your little candle lit. I love it, man. And I've already reverse engineered it in my head. So for a larger candle, larger bottle. So uh, win-win kind of thing. You had a quart jar or whatever with a emergency candle in it that because the most of the emergency candle, the wax doesn't actually burn. It melts and runs down the side. If you had a cup down there, a little sheet metal cup, which are not that hard to make. Well, they're a little difficult, but they're doable. You can buy them actually. Anyway, put it in there like the emergency candle. Put it down in there. The cup will catch the wax, and then guess what? It's going to keep on burning until all the wax is gone that's in the cup. It'll just turn into a tea, a big tea candle thingamajigger. And I'm gonna. Hey, Foco. Oh, that's cool, Rachel. Who invited the Russians? Okay, that'd be cool. I was trying to think if there was any thing that I could use that would be like an alternative. And I actually, you can, they're little Jello molds or cupcake molds. I don't know what they are, but they're little stainless steel cups. I was wondering if something like that would work. The downside to it is after the wax got, the candle got down into the, when it gets below the metal, it's going to start casting a shadow, and the light will just try to go, and only the light that'll escape will go straight up. So, um, Jewish candles, never heard of them. Foco. We'll make a note of that. Don't know. Made two mistakes. Took my pencil out of here. I won't make pen. Now by the time I find something to write with, I'm going to forget what I was trying to write down. That's not just a racial thing, is it? Fine, say to get up there and lay down. But when I get ready, you're going to get down. One minute. Oh. Oh. Mom's gonna off. That's the only time I'm offering. You. That's just messed up. Go get her, Sadie.
Shit. Sadie, hurry, go get on the couch. Sadie. Hi, pat down, baby. Okay, I'm done picking on you.
Anyway, that's like the thing. She's gonna run right in and jump up there, is she?
Get up there. What do you want to move this box instead of leaving it?
Oh, I didn't think. Well, I hadn't fed her yet either.
I did.
Is it menorah? Is menorah the right way? You'd think I'd know this stuff. Anyway, I'll look into it. Thank you, sir. Got this to use as a journal. Used to keep a journal. Anybody keep a journal? Keeping a journal is important. I think you should keep a journal. And yes, it's also important to keep the journal away from people. I suggest a safe, because you should be able to talk to your journal. Without having to worry about anybody getting into your journal and finding out what you're saying to your journal. Makes them a more honest. Oh, I broke my paper, my book. Already time to put duct tape on that, Brandon. Anyway, we can't get ready for the end of the world as we know it. I mean, all we can do is try to hold on to what we have as long as we can. And be set up to where whenever that is finally gone, we can hold on to our heartbeat as long as we can. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we get. Hold on, guys. I'm not going to keep dealing with that popping in. These people comment on every one of my videos over here. Put the same thing. Some of them are a lot more open about it in the comments. I usually remember to put the slow mo, and I just put the comments down to 10 seconds, and that's enough to chase them out. As a general rule, it's calling for snow here now, honey. Yeah, I can deal with that because they've got their roads are going to be cleared. I think. It takes forever. It's another reason I don't like having to come in here and do this. Okay. Slow mo should be on now. Yeah, cold and flu stuff is, I mean, um, keeping tried and true stuff like Benadryl is super important. Thank you, Aid. With Aid's down in the den. You should build a fire, dude. It's probably getting cold on there. Um, sounds lovely, doesn't she? She got the COVID. Actually, so do I. Again, it's that Omicron thing. It's not as bad as that other one was. The problem is it makes you weak, and then you wind up with a secondary. I've got a sinus infection and uh, uncomfortably raw throat. And a productive cough. I'm watching mine a whole lot closer because if I get as bad as she was yesterday, I'm going to the hospital.
She went to the doctor.
No, but ordinarily, as bad as she was yesterday, I wouldn't go to the hospital. But this time, for this, I will. I mean, she was bad yesterday. She needed to go because of the baby, and we knowing what it was and everything. But I'm throwing my Superman bracelet right out the window. I'm just taking my butt to the doctor. One thing that I learned from almost losing Dior's is go to the damn doctor. You got cold and flu meds, vitamins, which, I mean, you should be taking your vitamins. Try to look for organic vitamins or whatever, like the real ones, like plant derived stuff. And you don't have to overdose yourself on vitamins, people. You just need to like. The only reason you really need to take supplemental vitamins is if you're one of those people that go, I'm gonna eat a steak and a potato and that's it. You ain't putting no broccoli up on my plate. I ain't eating them green beans. No, I don't want no sweet potatoes. Then you need to take vitamins. Um, you know, there's a reason we're supposed to eat bushes because there's stuff in bushes that we're supposed to eat. Flowers and fruit, and don't eat like a lot of fruit because fruit's got a lot of sugar in it. But you can eat little fruit. You need to eat like small strawberries. Don't eat big strawberries. Then a pineapple slice, but don't eat the whole pineapple. Um, you know, a apple, not a whole apple pie. Unless one of those little single serve apple pies, then it's okay. But that's sugar and fruit. That's not a diet food. An apple pie is not diet food. Okay, an apple is a diet food if you have an apple. But if you have an apple and a handful of grapes and an orange, then it's not a diet anymore. You just ate like a candy bar.
How are you? Oh.
Good plan, ungrateful. Yeah, T-Bor, what Wayne said. I hope she gets better. Let's see. Band-Aids. I mean, you ain't Band-Aids. I don't care if you got a tourniquet or a freaking stop bleed, whatever, and a suture kit and surgical mask. And we actually have a deliver the baby at home kit for reasons. But hey, uh, we have two of them. I can't remember. But I mean, do you got Band-Aids? Do you have Neosporin? We need to get some more Neosporin. Ours just got to rotate out. Um, I have a book. I do this, And oh man, I would have taken the jar. I like blue glass. Did y'all put one of the dogs out?
The big ones are outside.
Oh, okay. Let's see what else. Do you have any real blankets in your house?
Oh.
Yeah, Mucinex. The Mucinex, that's the other one I got sidetracked on. Keep Mucinex. That stuff works. It doesn't. It allows your body. It helps your body get the gunk out. It that when I had the first COVID or whatever, if it hadn't been for Mucinex, I probably would have wound up in the hospital. But I mean, I was coughing stuff up all the time. I know people that have comforters and uh, weighted blankets, and they got all that stuff. They don't have any just good warm blankets. Um, I've started buying good warm. People got them little fleece throws all over. We used to have good warm blankets. We wore them all out. So I'm buying blankets. The right now, CH Cadel's has I think they're 81 by 51. I think they're 80-20 wool. They may be 60-40. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But they're buy one get one free at like, man, they're like $19. So, or something like that. Anyway, I've got 4 of them. From the last time they had them on in BOGO, and I may get me some more. May not be in, the BOGOs may not be in here this time. I found them on the website. Me and Nate were flipping around through this thing. And then we wound up on the website, and I wouldn't be able to find them in here because I don't remember. Did we see them in the catalog aid? I honestly can't remember. If we saw them in the catalog. Hold on. One of the lurkers is testing. Yes, buy one, get one free, $19.99. Oh, sorry, they're 50-50. Thank you, Mr. Lurker person. Anyways, they're 50% natural wool, 50% synthetic fiber, blah, blah, blah. 2 pounds, 51 by 80. But it's $10 for a blanket that's at least half wool. And if you take these and wash them, and then gently tumble dry them, and then make them the liner of a quilt, you have a really warm blanket. Anyway, they got, need to put that down. They've got those little the wool blankets. Hey, I found them, but they've got the British day packs or whatever. We got like detachable pockets or whatever. I don't have any use for those, but I really want one now. Yeah, socks and underwear is important. I think my wife actually paid for that service a couple of times, and then she just quit. I don't know. Oh wait, we got the washing machine fixed. That's something else. How you gonna wash your clothes? That what do you call it? Little round board on the bottom of a broom handle and a bucket might not be that bad an investment if you think about it. Yep, that's what my curtain behind me is actually an old flat sheet. It's old king size sheet that tore up. Um, and it's not wore out, but it could be cut down to sew on to, you know, the good part. There's enough of it that it could go onto one of those wool blankets. You can use a plunger in a bucket, but the I prefer to do the uh, just a little round cutout. And screw it to a stick. Which a plunger works. But if the plunger head comes off, then just basically you just need something that moves the stuff up, and then that doesn't really work on like if you're trying to wash your blue jeans. You're still, yeah, it's not. Yeah. Ah, see, you've been prepping. That's food storage, Chipper. Or I guess now, depending on the date on them, I guess now they could be raccoon bait. I'm food. Um, I've done that. Like it'd probably be prudent going there and check the pockets on all my insulated overalls. I hadn't used them in forever. Or oh, you got to build your house out there, huh? I didn't know y'all didn't actually have a place. Have you thought about getting one of those little hawk buildings or something? I mean, you can knock that together pretty quick. I mean, it's not. It'd be murder in the summertime though. Um, because you said, do you have electricity out there, or you gonna have to go uh wireless, solar or whatever?
3 to 6 inches of snow.
Hey, Chipper gonna eat. Well, he gonna actually put on some weight time.
We are going to get 3 to 6 inches of snow. That's what, until from now until 5 tomorrow, we're saying 3 to 6 inches.
Okay.
No precipitation for the next
I'm chomping at the bit to get down there and get started on something at Sea City. Honestly, but
at 11 o'clock, they're saying it's supposed to start snowing.
that's not my fault. That is Tibor's fault, Chipper.
Here.
Oh, okay. That's what you call charging what the market will bear.
At 11 o'clock, it's supposed to start snowing there. Yeah. And then it's just going to kind of snow off and on till 4 o'clock tomorrow. It's never going to get
I used to carry 2 cans of sardines and 2 hot dog buns and a bag of chips. You take the hot dog bun, you open it up, and you put the sardines in hot dog bun, and then you eat a sardine hot dog. It's delicious. And the one, if you got the mustard sauce or the tomato sauce, that's good eating right there. And then you got the chips. That's the way I used to do it. But I didn't have hot dog buns. I carried 4 slices of bread. I thought that'll work. The shipping containers are actually cheaper than the hot buildings, usually. And they're, as far as keeping something weather tight or, out of the weather, they work really well for that. They're pretty much rodent proof. You just replace the weenie with a fish, man. It's not rocket science. It's, Did it keep making noise, by the way? She's on the phone. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, he asked me if the car quieter today.
How do you rob Painless at
Yeah.
Rob Painless? I don't know. How much are y'all supposed to get snow or anything up there? Or yeah, just with a hot dog bun, because I prefer hot dog buns to bread. I mean, if there's bread and there's hot dog buns, I'm going to grab the hot dog bun. It's because it's like a big long roll that somebody cut in half for you. It's already ready for you to put the butter on.
If that happens, I'm gonna hand it to you and I'm gonna go cry and hide it.
She was watching some videos of baby just puked out his nose and mouth. And she's like, if the baby, she was watching the video and this baby just puked out of his nose and mouth. And she's like, if Elijah does it, I'm just gonna come hand him to you and walk away and go cry.
It was terrible.
You have no idea what you have signed on for, Kirsten.
I still remember that time when like, I'll take care of the baby. You never put the baby throw up.
I would honestly rather do the framing and stuff than the finished work, man. I just hate ladders.
Do you want to see it?
No, I don't want to. I've seen it, baby.
No, look at this. It's terrible.
I've seen you puke out your nose.
If that happens, I really am just going to be like, here you go, Mommy. And I'm going to walk away crying. That's terrible. What can you even do at that point?
Well,
Other
you
than
have
cry.
to set them up and you make sure their sinuses are clear.
And then cry a lot.
Well, you can cry. They're going to be crying too because it irritates their sinuses. It's disgusting.
Oh, goodness.
Wait.
Who's in here?
Several people.
Excuse me. Sorry. Hi, Rob.
Did he say he didn't have electricity? Did you ever get your backhoe back? What?
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay. Running that sander all day, my hand's killing me. Oh, where's my stick?
Did you
I
leave
think it's leaning in the hallway or right there at the door or something right there. Maybe just inside the kitchen.
Your stick is taller than me.
Yes, it is. Now I feel bad about this. I haven't been taking as much pictures and videos as I should.
They can't see. Here we go. You can have your stick. It's taller than me, guys, which is not saying a lot, but...
A week ago, well, a couple of weeks ago, this was a tree. Now it's a longbow. Well, sort of. I'm not finished yet. But it's, how tall are you? 5'2"?
I'm 5'3".
5'3", so it's about 5'9". About 5'9" long. Right now, it'll get a little shorter because I'm going to bring the ends in a little bit. I'm going to guesstimate the draw weight at being about 35 when I'm done. Maybe, I don't know. But this is a I thought it was a juniper tree, but it's not. It's a it's a cedar tree from not the Americas. Apparently, they planted them as ornamental bushes, and they're growing really nice. This, whatever you call it, arm, wing, whatever, is not as bowed as this one. So I'm going to have to, I'm holding, the other one's level and this one's good. See how it's kicked up? I'm, instead of straightening this, and I think I'm going to put a permanent bow in this one. I'll try to get some video of me doing that. I'll try to take more pictures and video or whatever. I've got some of it before I started and some of me starting it, but whenever I start working on it, I just get excited and just start working on it. I don't set the camera up. Sorry. Kiss him?
I was going to hang out with you for a minute.
Okay.
But wait till you're done with your cigarettes. Come over
there. Is there any more decaf left?
I don't know. In case there is, I'll take it in there.
And I'll kill my cigarette when you get back. Even if there isn't. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lit one of the old ones. Don't need to be smoking in here with you anyway. Yeah, it's I'll probably finish it, shoot it a few times, and then put it for a sale sign on it. And then I was going to go back and get more trees because they cut a bunch of the trees down and just had them piled up. And then somebody bought the property and now can't get into it. So, um, I did find some Arizona cypress that are succumb to the drought, and I believe that I may.
It's making, so I got you some. That was already made. That was in there.
Who brewed it?
I'm gonna guess her.
Ask her if it's decaf or not.
Is the coffee decaf? Yes.
Thank you. Anyway, you're short.
My chest is just a tiny bit lower than yours, but being noisy, I guess.
Anyways, my fingers don't like my jitterbug sander no more.
Yes, Rachel. I'm a whopping 5'3".
Anyway, Rob, did you answer my question about your backhoe? No, Feedite still has it, but they're actually working on it this time. Looks like. Oh, cool. Fine. Dude, the price of scrap metal is up right now. I really need to be busting concrete and getting that steel out of that place. Man, it's if I cut that rebar into 3-foot pieces, it's $210 a ton. And I can haul a ton. I can go down there, cut a ton, and haul it back. I mean, I have no idea how many tons of rebar and all that are in all that busted up concrete laying everywhere. It's like a spider web out there, though.
Ungrateful Peasant's the guy that I met, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess you never did hear back from that one guy that wanted to move you.
That sounds like a terrible problem to have,
Yeah,
C103.
it really does. Yes, but it's all right, Wayne. It's there's rebar in there that I've never seen in my life. It's square. The rebar is square. I didn't even know they made square rebar. The concrete breaks real easy. It's very not strong concrete. Because it was actually the roof of the building, so it's not real aircrete, but it's jippy, so it's not real strong. If anybody knows what jippy is, it'll hold up to a lot, but it just doesn't do good with getting hit with something. Well, this they started tearing it down and then they just quit. And so I think they took all the good scrap out and then just quit. There's still scrap left there. Right now, scrap is up. So I'm actually, I've got a car. I mean, right now, a car's like $300. So, or more. The catalytic converter on that one I got out there is worth 110, I think. And there's a car over there too. I mean, there's all kinds of scrap on the place. And there's somebody dumped a crap ton of aluminum cable back there. And I think it's aluminum. I'm not 100% sure on that.
It already been 30 minutes?
So even if it's still, I mean, it's, cable's cable. Cut that. If I can get some bolt cutters.
Hello? Hey.
I want to go to a knife festival. I mean, I can't go because I'm going to have a newborn baby. But that would be cool. I look funny right now because my throat is so swollen. I have like no jaw.
Why are you breathing like with your cooties?
I haven't had a fever. You should be okay now. I do need to spray one side of the bed with myself.
Well, if I can get which actually, I may talk to John and just go get his trailer and get the skid loader and get my hands on it, get on the trailer, and I can use it here. Honestly. That's the only downside to it is I've got to drag it back and forth because I can't leave it over there. And I've got to back it in the drive every time here because I don't see me being able to turn it around.
No, just whenever the first time you pull it in, just clear a spot over there on the other side of the other trailer. Honestly, just pull it in and clear a spot where you can turn the truck around. And then you wouldn't have to worry about that. Like, pull it off the trailer, obviously, like back it down the first time. And then, because there's really not that many cactuses or big trees on that side of the trailer. So I would just clear a spot where you're able to turn around.
Well, yeah, but I don't want a whole another road out there.
It would just be for you. I mean,
No, that's true.
You don't have to make it like perfect or anything. You do need to put a sign on the dumpster though that says, "Hey, dum-dums, learn how to set a dumpster down."
Yeah, hey, dum-dums, quit driving off before the dumpster's all the way on the ground.
Yeah, the last 2-3 weeks they've messed it up.
Yeah, I think they're trying to break it so they don't have to dump it no more.
Because they have to go so far to dump it or grab it.
Well, I think it's because I called on them and got them in trouble because they kept skipping it. How close to Washington, Arkansas? I don't remember that. Oh, yes, I do. That's that little town they offered me the. There's a good boudin place over there. They offered me the youth director job, but I was like, no. I mean, youth director doesn't have a life. He does the youth. That's it. The youth director needs to be a guy with kids. And then he needs to move on to pastorate after that. When the kids get grown, he needs to move on. your youth director doesn't have children, you've got the wrong youth director. All you people that go to church. Seriously.
Oh, heavens, no. It's just now really cranking up. It's
Um,
gonna be crazy. But no. That's like today at work.
I wonder how far is Tulsa from here.
Last week, when half the time I was here by myself.
Say again?
I was wondering, they were talking about how far Tulsa was from them. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
7.5 hours.
7.5 hours, yeah. It's 8 hours to Dana. Well, as I drove.
Gotcha.
Well, I don't know if in the Ford I could probably make it faster than that.
Doesn't mean
No, it's because I don't have to take as many breaks. I can just get in and then drive.
me too.
I don't have to stop every hour because I'm not all folded up in a little ball. I can actually set the cruise and move my legs and stuff.
See, which is funny to me because like in the Ford, the little gray Ford, it's like, yeah, there's not that much room, but in my car now, I have plenty of room. Like, I can adjust the seat if I need to, like on a longer road trip, and I'm still perfectly fine. Like, I can sit in that car for 6 hours and be fine, like, and not have to stop if I didn't have to get fuel. Because, like, I have so much room. Like, my car feels big to me. And you're like, I don't want to drive that thing.
I ain't
Gotta
saying
climb in and out of it. And
if
I'm
I got
like,
a choice of riding in my truck or in your car, I'm taking my truck. Because your truck, your car, I mean, you sit in it. I have to crawl down in it. It ain't nearly like the little black thing was. That black thing, I can stay in it for an hour and a half. Because there's, it's, your mom had the seat jacked up. I was like, and I couldn't figure out I had the seat all the way back. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. She's like, do that other lever. And I was like, I can stay
But because Mom likes to drive sitting up where she can actually see over the hood.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I know where the hood is. And I base it off of the rearview mirrors and stuff and yada, yada, yada. And I can see the road in front of the hood. I don't have to see the hood.
How many deer have I hit?
Oh, burn.
I don't know how many deers Daddy has hit.
Honestly, I've only had 2 deer run out of the freaking forest and hit my truck.
That's what happened to me.
But I see them coming and I slow down and it's actually, they just kind of hit it and bounce off and then walk away.
When I was in my car.
Both of mine walked off. Well,
in
okay,
Ford,
that one I kind of killed it with a trailer.
down to like really slow before he committed murder.
No, I guarantee you, just for the record, a doe cannot take a 32-foot gooseneck to the face at 90.
I wasn't doing 90 when I hit either one of the deer.
I wasn't either.
That hit me. The first one hit me when I was in the pickup, and it actually hit like the driver back seat door. And then the other one, there was 2 does that ran across the road, and then like a young buck came, and that's what actually like hit my car. Like I was slowing down because I saw the deer, and I was like, "Oh no, deers!" And then I started slowing down, and he was just like, "No, I'm gonna run into your car anyways."
And these are the days of our lives, yeah, basically. The women, well, actually, the young women in the family apparently like to kill deer with their vehicle. Anyhow, folks, that's an hour and a half. I am out of things to say.
Chipper, don't give anyone any ideas. I mean, the answer's probably no, but
The Coleman Museum.
And then asked if there was a retail store attached to it.
Went to that giant knife store or whatever. Man, I wouldn't buy anything there because the checkout line was like forever long.
Going in Fort Worth or somewhere?
In Tennessee.
Oh.
I was just like, seriously, man, I'm not standing there for 30 minutes to check out. Y'all need like registers other places. Why can't I buy it at the counter I'm at?
I don't know. That's
I hit the brake. I mean, walked down my brakes. Hit the bar edge, and he barely missed me. His driver's side tire was on the shoulder of my brake, on my side of the road, and I'm like, and he jerks his wheel back real quick.
Yeah, he likes to. I got bought an old Coleman camp stove the other day. I need to make sure it works. Anyway, folks.
Do you want to go chase the...
Love you, people. Stay alive. Don't die. You're not going to be able to get ready for everything that could happen.
Come on, let's go chase coyotes.
You can try to get ready for some of it. You don't have to give up. Yeah. I know we do a lot of movie references on this channel, but some of the movies are good. And folks, I mean, even if you don't make it, even if you're the people in the upstairs bedroom that are dead and somebody finds your stash and they make it, you've still done something good. Okay? Y'all be good. God bless. Stay alive. Don't die. Seriously. I will see y'all next time.